Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a sudden, sharp cramp in your leg? Or maybe, after a long day, your legs feel heavy, sore, and sluggish, like you're carrying extra weight that just won't go away? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people suffer from leg pain and cramps every single day. But what if I told you that the food you eat might be making it worse? Yes, you heard that right. Some everyday foods could be silently draining your muscles of key nutrients, disrupting circulation, and triggering painful cramps. And the worst part? Most people have no idea that they're eating these foods daily. But here's the good news: small changes can make a big difference. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods to avoid and what to eat instead to keep your legs strong, pain-free, and healthy. So stay with me until the end, because the last food on this list might shock you. Now, let's get started with the first and worst offender, one that millions of people drink every single day without realizing the damage it's doing to their legs. 7 bad foods that make your feet hurt more every day. Keycap 1. Sugary drinks, the silent muscle destroyer. Let's start with something that millions of people consume every single day: sugary drinks. Sodas, sweetened iced teas, fruit juices with added sugar. They might taste refreshing, but they are doing serious damage to your muscles. Here's why. Too much sugar throws off your body's delicate mineral balance, especially potassium and magnesium, 2 essential nutrients that keep your muscles relaxed and cramp-free. Without enough of these minerals, your muscles become overworked, tight, and prone to sudden cramps, especially at night. But that's not all. Sugary drinks also spike your blood sugar, leading to chronic inflammation and poor circulation. This makes it even harder for your legs to get the oxygen and nutrients they need, leaving them feeling stiff, swollen, and sore. What to do instead? If you crave something refreshing, ditch the soda and fruit juices and switch to healthier alternatives like coconut water. It naturally replenishes lost electrolytes. Homemade lemonade, just lemon, water, and a little honey. Infused water, add slices of cucumber, mint, or berries for flavor. Your muscles will thank you for making the switch. Now, let's move on to the next food, one that millions of people drink every morning without realizing it could be making their leg pain even worse. Real-life example, Robert's story. Robert, a 65-year-old retired engineer, had a habit of drinking 2 cans of soda every day. It was his go-to drink with meals, and he never thought twice about it. But over time, he started experiencing severe leg cramps at night and constant muscle fatigue. At first, he assumed it was just aging. But when the pain became unbearable, he finally saw a doctor. The diagnosis? A severe potassium deficiency caused by excessive sugar intake. His daily soda habit had been stripping his body of vital electrolytes, leaving his muscles weak and prone to cramps. The solution? At his doctor's advice, Robert quit soda completely and switched to healthier alternatives. Coconut water to naturally replenish potassium and magnesium. Fresh lemon water with no added sugar to stay hydrated. Herbal teas like chamomile and ginger to help his muscles relax. Within 2 weeks, his cramps dramatically decreased, and his legs felt stronger and less fatigued. A small change in his diet transformed his mobility and energy levels. Up next, another common drink that might be secretly draining your muscles of essential minerals. Let's talk about coffee and strong tea. Keycap 2. Coffee and strong tea, the hidden cause of nighttime cramps. Why it's a problem? Millions of people start their day with a cup of coffee or strong tea, believing it gives them energy. But what most don't realize is that too much caffeine can silently drain the body of essential minerals, leading to painful muscle cramps, especially at night. Caffeine is a natural diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more. And every time you lose fluids, your body also flushes out key electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, and calcium, the exact minerals your muscles need to stay relaxed. The result? Tight, overworked muscles that cramp up, often waking you up in the middle of the night. Real-life example, Sarah's story. Sarah, a 70-year-old retired teacher, had been drinking 3 to 4 cups of strong black tea daily for years. She often woke up with intense calf cramps and restless legs at night. Thinking it was just age-related, she ignored it until her doctor pointed out that her caffeine intake was the problem. she decided to cut back on caffeine and instead drank decaf coffee in the morning, chamomile or ginger tea in the afternoon, which actually helped relax her muscles. More water throughout the day to stay hydrated. After just 1 week, Sarah noticed fewer cramps. After 2 weeks, the nighttime leg pain completely disappeared. The solution: if you love coffee, try switching to half CAF or decaf. Replace strong black tea with herbal teas like chamomile, peppermint, or ginger. Always drink extra water to counteract caffeine's dehydrating effects. Next, the worst food for leg pain that most people don't even think about: processed and fast foods. Keycap 3: processed and fast foods, the hidden cause of swollen, heavy legs. Why it's a problem? Fast food and processed meals are convenient, but they come with a hidden cost: excess sodium. These foods are packed with salt and preservatives, which force your body to retain extra water. The result? Swollen legs, heavy feet, and poor circulation. When your body holds onto too much sodium, blood vessels constrict, reducing circulation. This makes it harder for your legs to get the oxygen and nutrients they need, leading to stiffness, cramping, and that uncomfortable heavy feeling at the end of the day. Real-life example, Tom's story. Tom, a 68-year-old retired truck driver, relied on frozen dinners and fast food for years. He thought his swollen ankles and aching legs were just part of aging. But when his doctor pointed out his high sodium intake, he made a change. He started cooking at home, using fresh ingredients and natural seasonings like garlic, lemon juice, and herbs instead of salt. Within a few weeks, he noticed a huge difference. His legs felt lighter, his shoes fit better, and he could walk without discomfort. The solution: cut back on frozen meals, canned soups, and fast food. Use fresh ingredients and natural spices like garlic, ginger, turmeric, and lemon juice instead of salt. Drink more water to help flush out excess sodium and reduce swelling. Coming up next, a food that millions of people eat every day but could be making your leg pain even worse: high-sodium foods. Keycap 4: excessively salty foods, the hidden culprit behind achy, swollen legs. Why it's a problem? Most people don't realize just how much salt is hiding in their daily diet. Even if you don't reach for the salt shaker, processed foods, canned goods, deli meats, and even bread can be packed with sodium. Too much salt in your diet slows circulation, causes fluid retention, and makes your legs feel swollen and heavy. It also increases inflammation, which can worsen muscle pain and stiffness over time. If you find that your legs feel tight, puffy, or unusually sore at the end of the day, your sodium intake may be the reason. The science behind it: when you consume too much salt, your body holds onto extra water to maintain balance. This excess fluid gets trapped in your legs, ankles, and feet, making them feel swollen, stiff, and painful. High sodium levels also constrict blood vessels, reducing circulation and preventing oxygen from reaching your leg muscles. Over time, this can lead to increased leg fatigue, slower muscle recovery, higher risk of cramps and stiffness. The solution: how to reduce sodium without losing flavor. Check nutrition labels. Avoid foods with more than 300 milligrams of sodium per serving. Limit processed and canned foods. Swap out canned soups, deli meats, and frozen dinners for fresh, whole foods. Use natural seasonings. Instead of salt, try garlic, lemon juice, herbs, or apple cider vinegar to enhance flavor. Stay hydrated. Drinking more water helps flush out excess sodium and keeps your legs from feeling swollen and heavy. Making this one simple change can dramatically reduce leg pain, improve circulation, and make walking feel easier. Next up, a common drink that millions of people consume daily, but it could be secretly draining your muscles of key minerals. Stay tuned. Keycap 5: alcohol, the silent enemy of your muscles and blood vessels. Why it's a problem? Many people enjoy a glass of wine or a beer at the end of the day, thinking it helps them relax. But if you struggle with leg pain, cramps, or muscle weakness, alcohol could be making things worse. Here's why: alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it makes you lose fluids faster. But it's not just water you're losing, you're also flushing out key electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, and calcium, which are essential for keeping your muscles strong and cramp-free. And that's not all. Alcohol triggers inflammation, slows circulation, and disrupts nerve function, making your legs feel heavy, weak, and more prone to pain. The science behind it. Dehydration. Alcohol makes you urinate more, leading to a rapid loss of minerals that your leg muscles need to function properly. This increases the risk of cramps, spasms, and restless legs at night. Inflammation. Alcohol causes widespread inflammation in the body, making muscle soreness last longer and slowing down recovery. Poor circulation. Drinking alcohol reduces blood flow to your legs, which can lead to numbness, tingling, and prolonged fatigue in your muscles. Example, the case of Mr. Harold. Harold, a 72-year-old retiree, loved his evening whiskey. But he started noticing a pattern. Every time he drank, he woke up the next morning with aching, stiff legs. His doctor explained that alcohol was dehydrating his muscles and making inflammation worse. When he cut back and focused on hydration, his morning leg pain significantly improved. The solution: drink smarter, not harder. Stay hydrated. If you drink alcohol, always drink extra water to counteract dehydration. Replenish lost minerals. Eat magnesium and potassium-rich foods like bananas, spinach, and nuts after drinking. Limit intake. The best approach? Drink in moderation or switch to non-alcoholic alternatives like herbal teas or sparkling water with lemon. Making these small changes can help reduce leg pain, improve circulation, and keep your muscles strong and pain-free. Next up, a common ingredient found in almost every kitchen that could be silently making your leg pain worse. Stay with me. Keycap 6 industrial cooking oils, the hidden culprit behind weak, painful. Why it's a problem? Many people cook with vegetable oils like soybean oil, corn oil, or sunflower oil, thinking they're harmless. But these highly processed, refined oils could be silently damaging your leg muscles and making your pain worse. Here's why. Industrial cooking oils are extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids, which promote chronic inflammation in the body. This inflammation damages blood vessels, slows circulation, and makes muscles weaker and more prone to pain. Trans fats in these oils can stiffen arteries, reducing oxygen flow to your leg muscles and causing a heavy, fatigued feeling. The science behind it. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a high intake of omega-6 fats from refined oils, combined with low omega-3 intake, is directly linked to muscle stiffness, increased inflammation, and poor circulation. Trans fats and hydrogenated oils also block the absorption of magnesium and potassium, two essential minerals for preventing muscle cramps. Example, the case of Mrs. Linda. Linda, a 67-year-old grandmother, loved deep-fried foods. But over time, she noticed her legs feeling heavier, stiffer, and more prone to cramping. Her doctor advised her to switch to healthier fats like olive oil and avocado oil. After making the change, she felt a significant improvement in leg strength and mobility. The solution: switch to healthier oils. Use anti-inflammatory oils like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil. Avoid deep-fried and processed foods, which are loaded with unhealthy trans fats. If eating out, choose grilled or baked options instead of fried foods to protect your muscles. By making these small but powerful changes, you will reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and keep your legs strong and pain-free. Next up, a common ingredient found in almost every meal that could be silently robbing your muscles of key nutrients. Stay with me. Keycap 7 refined sugar, the silent poison that makes your leg pain worse. Why it's a problem? We all love a little sweetness, a morning pastry, a scoop of ice cream, or a flavored coffee. But too much refined sugar could be the reason why your legs ache, cramp, and feel heavy all the time. Here's why. Sugar increases inflammation in the body, which can damage nerves, slow circulation, and make muscle pain worse. It causes spikes and crashes in blood sugar, leading to poor muscle recovery and increased fatigue. High sugar intake damages small blood vessels, reducing oxygen flow to the legs and making them feel stiff, swollen, and painful. The science behind it. A study published in the Journal of Endocrinology and Metabolism found that high sugar consumption increases oxidative stress, leading to muscle tightness and inflammation. Excess sugar also depletes key nutrients like magnesium and potassium, which are essential for muscle relaxation and preventing cramps. Example, the case of Mr. Daniel. Daniel, a 70-year-old retired teacher, struggled with persistent leg pain and cramps. He had a habit of eating desserts daily and drinking sugary coffee multiple times a day. His doctor advised him to cut down on sugar and replace it with natural alternatives like honey and fresh fruit. Within 3 weeks, he noticed less swelling in his legs, fewer muscle cramps, more energy and better circulation. The solution: reduce sugar the right way. Cut back on processed sweets like sodas, pastries, and candies. Choose natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, or dates in small amounts. Eat whole fruits instead of fruit juices to get fiber, vitamins, and minerals without blood sugar spikes. Read food labels carefully. Sugar hides in unexpected places, even in healthy products like granola bars and yogurt. By making these small adjustments, you can reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and keep your legs strong, pain-free, and energized. Foods that strengthen your legs and reduce pain. After learning about the worst foods for leg pain, let's talk about what you should be eating to keep your legs strong, pain-free, and full of energy. Keycap 1: coconut water and herbal teas. Stay hydrated and maintain electrolyte balance. Heavy checkmark why it works. Coconut water is packed with natural electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, key minerals that prevent muscle cramps and dehydration. Herbal teas like chamomile and ginger help reduce inflammation and relax the muscles, easing leg pain. Heavy checkmark how to use. Drink coconut water in the morning for a natural hydration boost. Have a cup of herbal tea before bed to relax your muscles and improve sleep quality. Keycap 2: bananas, avocados, and walnuts, the ultimate muscle-friendly foods. Heavy checkmark why it works. Bananas and avocados are rich in potassium and magnesium, which help prevent muscle tightness and nighttime cramps. Walnuts and other nuts contain healthy fats and antioxidants, which reduce muscle inflammation and support circulation. Heavy checkmark how to use. Eat a banana before bed to prevent leg cramps at night. Add avocado to your salad or toast for an extra boost of potassium. Snack on a handful of walnuts or almonds instead of processed chips or candy. Keycap 3: dark leafy greens, stronger bones and muscles. Heavy checkmark why it works. Spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are loaded with calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K, which strengthen bones and muscles. They also help alkalize the body, reducing inflammation and muscle pain. Heavy checkmark how to use. Add a handful of spinach to your smoothie. Steam or sauté kale as a side dish to boost your daily calcium intake. Mix leafy greens into soups or stir-fries for an easy and healthy meal. Keycap 4: olive oil and fatty fish, fight inflammation and improve circulation. Heavy checkmark why it works. Extra virgin olive oil is packed with anti-inflammatory compounds that help reduce muscle pain and stiffness. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which improve circulation and keep your blood vessels healthy. Heavy checkmark how to use. Use olive oil instead of vegetable oils when cooking. Eat fatty fish like salmon at least twice a week to keep your muscles strong. Add chia seeds or flax seeds to smoothies for an extra omega-3 boost. Final tip: small changes equals big results. The key to strong, pain-free legs isn't just about avoiding bad foods, it's about fueling your body with the right nutrients. Start small. Swap one unhealthy food for a better option today, and soon, your legs will feel lighter, stronger, and full of energy. Now, let's wrap up everything we've learned and create a simple action plan for you. You now have the knowledge to take control of your leg health. Quick summary. Eliminate the 7 worst foods that are secretly making your leg pain worse. Add nutrient-rich foods to reduce cramps, improve circulation, and strengthen your muscles. Make small changes today and feel the difference in just a few weeks. Comment below. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't miss out. Subscribe now for more life-changing health tips and start living pain-free. Next up, let's recap everything and discuss a simple action plan to heal your legs starting today.